let's actually get into the game, shall we? But yeah, a lot has been done today. Also, my elbow joint has like a slight muscle ache because I took like so many screws apart. And only for half of them I could use like my electric screwdriver because they were like so close to the edges that I had to like use my manual ones in like a very awkward position, and I love furniture that do that. But yeah, either way, we were at Madame's parlor, aka trying to find her pet. Pet Pandemonium. At Madame de Blaze's request, the dog-led Layton detective team begins the hunt for Rexy Wexy, the affluent lady's missing pet. Hello, the Chronic Titan. The investigation gets underway immediately and reveals an unusual number of cat-related trinkets in the enormous residence. Okay, well, we were in her parlor. Oh, another souvenir. Oh, that's a Popono. That is a Popono if I've ever seen. The plant has been gnawed on. Is it just me, or does anyone else think this plant looks like it's been eaten? Oh, I wonder why there would be teeth marked in this plant like this. Well, I think you find that while cats are carnivorous creatures, they do at times eat plants, so I expect this is Rex doing. Really? Cats eat plants? Why would they do that? To help them regurgitate hair and other unwanted things in the stomach or for nutrients. There are numerous theories, although I'm not entirely sure they normally eat this kind of plant. Cluing for looks. No, looking for int coins. None on apples, huh? There's some rather exotic looking fruits here that some appear to have been nibbled at. Presumably Rex is doing? Because cats are so renowned for eating fruit, aren't they, pinstripes? Maybe it was a bowl of fish. Perhaps Madame de Play was hungry and couldn't resist taking a bite. Because well-to-do ladies are so renowned for their lousy manners. Come on, people. Well, can you be certain it wasn't her? Not certain, no. But I think it's safe to assume it wasn't her. I mean, I'm pretty sure probably. Yeah, seems confident, Cheryl. Sure. Trying to find some hint coins. Oh, a fashion farthing. Take those too. Oh, there's a puzzle here. Look, one of Madame de Place, I suppose. Are you going to try your paw at it? Of course we are. I mean, this is not a puzzle game for nothing, am I right? Also, good to know wrote her in today, but I didn't have any time at all to set that up, so I'm gonna spend some time the next 2 days sometimes. Okay. There's a photograph of a strange bookcase where up and down don't seem to make sense. To arrange the books as in the picture, what is the minimum number that would need to be glued to the bookcase to keep them in position? Can't squash books and replace by jamming them up close together, by the way. 0 if you put it on the floor? Just an idea?
This is an interesting one. Puzzles are made for solving.
Well, started out with an easier one, huh? Yes. Yeah, just hard to reach some of the books, I suppose. But hey, people and their interior design, it's their own problem, not mine. There, I solved it. Should I write the answer in this book here? The code for me, did I know that if I look at the first letter of every message Anthony sent in chat tonight, that's spelled as I. Oh, yeah. No, very funny. There, Selfridge, should I write the answer in this book here? Oh yes, to face Madame de Blaze books. I'm sure she'd be delighted with that. You're right, puzzles are no fun if you don't work out the answer for yourself. Indeed. This cat looks like it's putting on airs. Oh, I think it's a champion. Such a dignified and refined look. Yeah, I think this will make a great pillow. Somebody playing Mario Kart here. An unknown question, so hold on. I want that. There we go. Gosh, you're right. I'd probably have fallen flat on my face if you hadn't warned me, Shell. Wouldn't expect to find banana skins left lying around in a place like this, would you? No, it's a little unexpected, but it seems reasonable to assume that someone ate some bananas and dropped a skin here. Presumably Madame de Blaze, seeing it as her parlor. Another woman who can't be bothered to tidy up after herself, eh, Cat? I'm not that bad, Cheryl. I don't leave banana skins lying around. You can always redo the PokeCatch, you know that. If you just type in PokeCatch Ultra Ball, it should like rewrite it. With the last one. But bananas, huh? Eating of plants, bananas. Fruits eaten. Huh. Remember, if you'd like to see a picture of Rex, it's just over there. I guess the... Oh man! Guess the door's open. Oh, I tried. The French door's looking out over the garden area. Yes, the lock doesn't close properly. A gentle push and that door pops open. Well, you don't have to be Sherlock O.C.K. Holmes to work that out what that means. Obviously, there's a good chance Rex escaped this way. I'm gonna end humanity for this. I love that we got the raked emote. I don't know if they escaped or not. I mean, it looks like they would. So how's the case shaping up, Charlotte? Have you managed to deduce where we will find Rex now? Well, it's not exactly a lot to go on, is it? An open door and some banana skins, but I've had to deduce the missing cat's whereabouts from the available evidence. I have to say... yes, Charlotte? I have to say that Rex slipped into the banana skin and flew straight out the open door, which means Rex is in the garden. Brilliant, Shaw. A great deduction based on what we know so far. We should go and search the garden at once. How's that then, Cat? I'm earning my keep now, aren't I? Well, I certainly agree that we should go and investigate the garden. Come along. I don't think that is gonna be the solution, Shaw. Like, there's another, like, thing that, you know, doesn't make sense here, really. Oh my goodness, those are perfectly shaped. That'll take some skill. Say, what a breeze, a garden. I've been for walks in parks smaller than this. Well, Rex could be hiding anywhere in here, so we better start looking. Also, how do you know you don't even know your name? Cheryl. I mean your OG name. How do you know you've been on walks in gardens smaller than this? Oh, under it, I'll secret a code for you. Did you know if you look at the first set of all your messages in the stat? Oh man, no. Oh, I say, miss, there's a puzzle in among these flowers here. What's a puzzle doing in a place like that? Well, we may never know, but that doesn't stop us trying to solve it. Ernest, would you do the honors? Place the numbers 2, 3, and 7 on the birds in the bird cage to make a bird. Mm. I get it. I wanted to do something else.
If you'll entertain my idea here.
Mhm.
Thank goodness I got that.
I got it. So my volume is so super loud. There we go. Miss Bellbird. Very good, Ernest. Well done. Thank you, miss. That was a rather delightful little puzzle, don't you think? Ooh. Hint coin fountain. Lovely. What a wonderfully arranged, wonderful array of different trees and plants. Oh dear, what am I treading on? Ah, snake, a snake. Calm down, Ernest, it's just a skin. Snake skin? I hate snakes, I hate skins. Oh, I feel sick. I'm not sure that's a snake skin, actually. Oh no, miss, please don't pick it up. Everyone even on a stick. It's all part of investigating, Ernest. You can't be squeamish about these things. Now let's have a look. It's a skin, but you're right, miss. It's hard to tell if it belonged to a snake or something else. In a garden this size, there are bound to be one or two others. Sure, please. Oh dear, I hope we don't have to be here too long. Have you guys figured out the solution to this case yet? Or part of the solution, I should say. At this point, it should be fairly obvious, I think. That's another way in and out of the property, so not so grand as the gates we came through. Look, it's a bit broken at the bottom. Alright, sure, perhaps it took a blow from a football or something when children were playing out on the streets. Imagine it's hard to stay on top of repairs with a property this size. Well, we conducted a thorough search of the garden now, but still no wrecks. Where could a cat have got to? I see, Agent Shell is thinking. Well, what have you deduced? Forming a picture of what might have happened based on the evidence here in the garden. Really? Wizard job, Shell? Oh, this is exciting. Do tell us, Mr. Combs. Well, as we know, Rex slipped on a banana skin and shut out the open French doors. Then in the garden he encountered a snake. The shock made him flee from the garden through the broken side gate. How's that for detective work? You mean Rex isn't even in the grounds anymore? That would be the general idea, Prince Arpsia. We have looked high and low and found nothing. Gosh, that's going to make tracking him down rather more of a Stickly's wicked. Stickly wicked? Interesting reason. Well, we can't give up just because it's sticky or wickedy. If Rex has left the grounds, then we must follow. Alright then, let's head back out onto the street. If the cat isn't used to leaving the property, then he's probably not too far away. Yes, I suppose you're right. Well then, let's see what we can find out on the streets. Wire, huh? Whatever is that supposed to mean. Your brain's lost some connections. Need to get some stuff done. Hope you can get all the stuff you need to get done really quickly. And without much effort. The cats that look like Rex out here. Rex, your mommy's worried about you. Come on. Mommy? Madame de Blay. She's human. Rex is a cat. Doesn't mean she can't be his mother. Oh? What? A cat over there, look, do you see this? Wifing is a meme from Breaking Bad. I've watched Breaking Bad in German, so that meme probably escaped me. Love that series though. Now, oh no, that's not Rex, that's some other cat. Different color, fur and everything. And that's far too skinny. The cat on of a wealthy owner like Madame de Blay wouldn't be skinny like that. Possibly, possibly not. Great, let's keep looking. Also, I do tend to miss certain memes anyways. Ah, detectives. Alex, good. I'm glad we ran into you again. We're searching for a cat. Have you seen any? No, yes. Seen many cats in the streets. What kind of cat are you looking for? He's called Rex, and he's white all over. He's from a rather well-to-do household and looks the part. No, I've not seen a cat like this. Oh, what a pity. Well, we've been all around the streets by Madame de Blaise mansion now, and still no sign of Rex. Cats are fickle creatures. That's the trouble. Tracking them down is always hard. What's the next move, Agent Sheriff? Our only option is now to widen the search. If we are lucky, maybe we'll find a clue at least, even if we don't find Rex himself. Alright then, let's do it. Let's start looking further afield. Yeah, how are you? Oh, hello, yes, fine. Thanks. What can I do for you? Sorry for stopping you like this on the street. Just wondered if you've heard of the new Mace craze. Whatever. Still want to watch that again with me in English, maybe. Put it on the list to get in 5 years. Oh, gosh. First I have to get my VPN working finally at some point. And then we have to finish One Piece. So, maybe 5 years, maybe 10. No, we don't care for the minigame. They only stop us for minigames, so whatever. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said maybe by VCR indeed. You looked all over the place and I'm still not a whiff of Rex or any clues as to his whereabouts. We need to try to think where we go if we were cats. Agreed, but I'm a cat and I don't know. Well, I think they're generally like small enclosed spaces and high up vantage points. But there are hundreds of places like that around here. No point sticking our tails between our legs and giving up. Let's take another look around. I forgot to check hit coins, I think. Or I didn't, I missed that one. You would probably stream that from your end, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, hiya, what are you up to? Anything exciting? Looking for a cat. It escaped from Madame de Blaise's residence, it seems. Madame de Blaise? Oh, the large lady who lives in the big mansion over there? Yes. No, what is she over here, cat? Don't worry, she's not around at the moment. You haven't seen a cat around here, have you? Yes, I have. Really? Just saw it over there a minute ago. Hold on, I go and bring it over for you. This could be it, case closed. Let's wait and see, shall we, Ernest? We're kidding when you were saying that you would need to do stuff, but just do it a lot slower while watching this. Yeah, I mean... I guess as long as it gets done. Here he is, look, isn't he terrific? Definitely looks like a Siamese in a weird way. This could be the one at the push. It sort of looks like the cat in the picture, doesn't it? Wishful thinking, Shaw, wishful thinking. No, sadly this isn't Rex. It's very good of you to try and help, but unfortunately it isn't the cat we're looking for. Yeah. Oh, well, so Kitty, what do you want to do? Come home with me? Oh, cute. If you mean the movie they made out of the theater piece directly, maybe. If you mean the movie that is the live-action version in a way, absolutely not. Hey, where are you going, Kitty? Ran straight over to that van. Perhaps the van's carrying something the cat likes the smell of. Yeah, no thank you. Wake up, you two, that's the fish van. Look, there's even a fish logo and the words fish market on it. In capitals. How many more clues do you need? Gosh, you're right, the cat must be following the fishy scent. In which case, maybe Rex went after it too. Yes, investigate. Yes, miss. Oh, there goes the van. Wait, please, wait! It's driven off. Come on, we have to chase it on foot. I'll never be able to catch a vehicle, Miss Layton. Says who? Although we're talking about cats, the terrible version applies to all of them, too. In and of itself, it is a pretty good piece. Like, when it comes to, like, artistic, theatric expression, I do have to say. I mean, there's a reason why it's so famous. Can't catch it. Too fast. Was an impossible task, miss. Time to call it a day, I think. Never, Cadriel Layton doesn't know the meaning of the word give him. Up. That's 2 words. Then I don't know the meaning of it twice. If we can't follow the van, we just have to find someone who knows where it's going. No one song is good, to be fair. Don't know which song you mean. I guess, maybe. You know, if we thought of that sooner, we could have saved ourselves a lot of long egg. Never mind, let's just focus our energy on finding someone who knows where the van might have gone. Memories? Yeah. Fair. The thing is, it's not really my type of music or interest anyway, so, but yeah, like, hello? Also, I just realized, I'm sorry guys, thanks for not telling me. This would have been helpful, huh? Do you happen to know where the van that was parked here before might have gone? Fishmonger's van? Well, Nah. How long did that take? And for what? Poorly pronounced blank? Oh, what's it you talk of? She's backing like there's no tomorrow. She? Also, there's the postal worker over there, that might help. Thought it was an artistic choice, to be honest. Yeah. And so, excuse me, do you know anything about the van that was just parked here? The vans like that are a bane of my life. We've been puzzling over this sticky van issue back at the station for months. Tunnel vision. I need to use this truck to get through the other side of the tunnel, but the truck's just a little bit too tall and it can't get through. Looks like it would get through if a little something was removed from it, but what? You're not allowed to break the truck or take off anything. How about tires? That is clearly a T, you buffoon. Oh, come on. How is that an A?
I have a feeling that perhaps
No.
Miss Layton would never have got that wrong.
Hmm. Hold on. Oh, there's something. But what? You're not allowed to break the truck or cab. Huh? But the truck's just a little bit too tall and it can't get through. It looks like it will get through. It's a little something was removed from it. But what? You're not allowed to break the truck or take off anything. It's funny to you though that they made a Cats movie since the original musical barely had the plot at all. Fair. It'd be like if they tried to make a movie based on the Thriller music video. Didn't Thriller music video actually had a decent story? Weird romance one, but I'm a bit stumped here. What needs to be removed of the truck? I mean, it is in a way. mean, the roof won't... just a bit of it, but you cannot remove the... Cannot be the height. What can one remove from a truck? No, without, like... Something that you don't remove too much of, or it could be problematic? I mean, we cannot just change the suspension. And pressure we cannot remove either. Tire pressure. I mean, we could probably remove some tire pressure, but not that much. But it doesn't fit there. Maybe air fits? I don't know.
So, in conclusion,
Okay, it does not
still
matter
not
that it
hatch on
fits
Miss
then, okay.
Layton, of course.
Really, a little bit of air from the tires is all that's needed. Just don't let that too so much that the truck can't move. That is... Ooh, no. I mean, to be fair, to make the tunnel larger would definitely be the better option at this point. That is not gonna be good for anything inside the tire. There's a reason why you need to have the proper pressure. I mean, for the riddle it works, but generally don't do that on the road. Also, I hope you have a pump with you. And a pressure gauge. Oh, that's smashing, that's it. Well done, now I can finally get my mind back on the job. Now then, Constable, you think we could get back to the matter at hand? Oh yes, Miss Layton, was there something in particular you were wanting to speak to me about? You really just forgot. We were wondering if you might know where the van that was parked here before would have gone. The one with the fish logo, you know? I guess the fish bungler Stinkat. That one comes straight from the wharf, I believe. The wharf? Just near on the Thames, you mean? Thank you, PC Beaton. Could be the Rex hopped the right on a van and has ended up by the river then. To the famous team. Oh, I forgot the bike isn't clickable in the... yeah. What a stupid solution, yeah, just give yourself a full sonic current power. Uh-huh. Ching ching! Not the best solution for the car, absolutely not. Yeah, look, this is the wharf. Gosh, look at the boats coming and going. If we weren't investigating the case, it would be a lovely spot to sit and watch the activity on the river, but look at her there, that's our van. By golly, you're right, miss. What a piece of luck finding it straight away like that. Let's investigate why we have the chance. It could drive off again at any moment. Oh yes, of course. I haven't seen vans driving themselves. Oh, what a pong. You certainly know what this van's used for, wonder. It's dark and dingy, cramped and fishy. It's like being inside the belly of an enormous whale or something. It's very invigorating. Just like Pinocchio. In what way? Rex, if you're in here, come out now. Nice try, Pinstripes, but it's not going to be that easy. Perhaps he's already slipped out of the van and gone somewhere else. Come on, cat, you're just playing here. Hello, Popono. No, I'm very sorry, but I'm really not interested in buying a Popono. Okay, no problem. Well, maybe you'll like this cute bunny puzzle instead. I mean, I'm always in for more puzzles in a puzzle game, you know? Makes sense. Hobby bunnies. Some rabbits are playing in the field. Rule is that they have to go between the two other rabbits when they move. It looks like they all want to end up on a patch of flowers. Several of the rabbits find a way to some flowers. Touch a rabbit to see where it can go and decide which one to move away. You can't move the same rabbit twice in a row. Okay. Mm. Fair. I mean, that doesn't make any sense anyways. No, that doesn't work. This is tricky. No. But then we're stuck with that, so guess I have to move. I have to make it so that this one can go onto the flower patch, huh? So if I put this one here, this one here. I could put this one here, but that wouldn't work. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. There must be an easy solution. Like a very easy one. Somewhere. Oh, how about this one? Got it. Maybe if I just do this the other way around, it works.
Any mystery or
And
any
get.
puzzle solved.
Whew, I'm glad. That one kinda sucked. The bunnies look happy now. By taking turns moving the two rabbits anti-clockwise, the puzzle can be completed in 5 steps, which we did. Was this annoying? Absolutely. Did we manage? Yes. Thank you. That was a cute puzzle. You were right. You did it. You solved the puzzle. You're very clever. You're a solver of puzzles. Now let's see how you dance. Oh, that would have been a perfect place for a coin. It's a busy place, this wharf, isn't it? Look at that boat just about to leave now. What do you suppose it's carrying? Bananas, I think. Probably imported from overseas and now being delivered somewhere else along the river. I do like rivers and boats. I'd love to jump on one now and sail away. Oh, well, miss, if you will, I will. Leave a dog in charge of the business. Good thinking, team. Good thinking. I'm sure you could handle things, Shell. Well, obviously I could. In fact, the Sherlock Holmes detective consultancy that almost sounds believable. You have to move the office to Baker Street, though. Are you mocking me? Oh, what grand waste of time. Oh, Has there been some kind of incident here? Oh no, I wouldn't be calling it an incident now. All that happened was I was off to learn everything onto the ship back there when a snowy white cat jumped out at me from a hold. Snowy white cat? Ah, that's what I said. Jumped like a tiger, so it did. Anyway, now they're thinking that it could be more cats hiding on board, so they're doing a full-blown search. Be like getting away, I tell you. What happened to the cat that jumped out at you? I'm blessed if I know that thing bolted up at fair old speed, so it did. I see. Well, thank you. You've been helpful. Ah, what's that? It's a dog barking, isn't it? Can you understand what it says, Shell? It caught me off guard, didn't catch what it said. Really? Even with those enormous ears of you? That's right, even with my enormous dog ears. Oh well, if you didn't hear it, can't be helped. Maybe something's going on over there. Yes, you could be right. Let's go and investigate. I was being moved back and forth all the while, you know. Not getting any more hints, I guess. Oh, we met before, I think, haven't we? Or haven't we? No, maybe not. Actually, or maybe. Yes, we have met on the last day of the Riverside Festival, it was. Ah, the Riverside Festival. Now you mention it, I think there might have been a festival going on by that name, yes. Gosh, don't know if we get much useful information out of this chat. I'm sure we will, don't worry. I mean, I can barely remember what I had for dinner last night, but you don't worry about my state of mind, do you? Actually, did I even have dinner last night? As if that's up for debate. So, what are you doing down here by the river? Spotted fishing or just looking for company it is? Actually, we're looking for a missing cat. You haven't seen a white cat around these parts recently, have you? Yes, I've seen it, alright. Really? Oh, hooray! We found Rex at last. Well, hopefully. Look, it's just over there now. Oh, wait a minute. Where did it go? You're not talking about... That's actually a dog, Mr. Fisher. Now you mention it, I'm not sure if it was a cat I saw. Perhaps it was a catfish, or was it the dog? It looks like we're not closer to finding Rex after all. I think it must have been a stray over there we heard barking before, don't you? Migrants are your shells. Sorry, I mean dogs. You hear that? Alright. Leave the yapper to me. I found out what he's so excited about. What a long dog. That's a low-life station girlfriend. Make no mistake, I'm not scratching my head over a puzzle. Never. If you'd like me to solve a puzzle for you, please just come straight up with it and ask for help. Solve it for me? Never. But if you're interested in trying it for your own amusement, then be my guest. No need to be shy. Okay, I need help, but I'm too stuck up to ask. Hammond and the hamster. We have 11 hamsters. They're all left together with their cages being cleaned. They start to fight with each other, so they need to be separated into their own individual spaces. Hold on, so every single one needs their individual place? They all need to be in a cage. This one has a very stupid shape. There's not much we can do with this one. Hmm. Why was that red? Why is this one red now? But then how many of them can be in one space? Why is this one red? Is it because there is like a... Is it because it's on a hamster in a way? Is that why? I think it is. I'm a bit stumped at this one. Triangle, circle, square. I mean... Triangle? Circle... Square? And then we have pairs. We have too many pairs. Need to move the circle a little bit, I guess. And we also need to separate out some of these more. Can I mount it in like that or like this? We don't have that one over there. No, we still have all these separate. I don't know. Place a triangular enclosure so that the uppermost hamster is at the top of the enclosure. Okay, that may help. So like this, I guess. And I guess the circle includes that one. Here we go. Okay, this was
This
not
should
the
do, I
easiest
think.
puzzle.
And that's
Needed some hint coins for that, but that's okay. Does it feel like home when they're eating? Perhaps they didn't need separating after all? No, they just needed food. Wow, all in unison. I mean, hamsters are dramatic. You know, they have more flight response than any other animal. It feels like our pet. They're all done. Are you happy now? So that's the answer. At last you've managed to do it. Oh, well done. You did just want someone to solve it for you, didn't you? Not as much. Not like you did that before. Oh, let's talk to the dog. Wow, what a long boy. Excuse me, have you got a minute? What's happening, Hound? You don't look like you've missed any meals lately. I get fed. Thanks for the concern. Actually, me and my friends here are looking for a cat. Have you seen any around? This place is crawling with cat sounds. I bumped into more than I can count just today, even. If you're looking for Fatty or for Palsy, that's white all over, well, maybe I can help you out. Yes, that's exactly the cat we're looking for. Really lucky. Oh, well, Hound, that white cat just went shooting away from the wharf like a cat out of hell. Where did it go? Where did it run to? Chill, Hound, chill. It hasn't gone far, but it's a tricky kind of place. Tricky kind of place? What kind of place? See that huge bridge over there? The cat you're looking for bolted out of the wharf and straight on top of that. It did? What did it go all the way up there for? Well, no, that would be because of me. That's what all the yapping was about before. I prefer to call it barking, not yapping. You see, when I bolted off over the wharf that took me up, and I was having a sweet dream, Hound, a sweet dream. Then that stupid mug trod on my tail instead of me. And you got angry and chased it. Sorry, Hound, never occurred to me a fellow canine would be looking for clumsy mop. Well, never mind, you couldn't have known. Anyway, Hound, that's the deal with you. Your owners got you doing the detective work for them or something? That's rough. Tell me about it. I have no idea how I ended up in this mess. I mean, at least I'm not worried, but no one ever says goodbye to me despite all the hard work I put in. Well, if you ever get sick of being bossed around, you can come and hang out with me, Hound. Our strays have got pretty good. It's a dog's life, right? Thanks, I remember that. Take care now. Is everything alright, Cheryl? Yeah, I don't know what that dog's name was, but I'm calling him Bingo. He says he saw a fat white cat. Yeah, that's wonderful. Does he know where it went? Apparently he climbed to the top of that tower on the bridge up there. Suggest we go and fetch it down before it runs off somewhere even harder to reach. Good idea. Come along then, you two. Let's hurry. That's the tail missing. Just one more clue. Sweet. Can't wait for the show solo game. I don't think that's gonna happen. Cat up there, cat. How did it get itself all the way up there? Good gracious, we must help it down at once. What if it fell? Alright, everyone, let's just move really slowly so we don't scare it. Top in the morning to you, my dearly nose are studying me straight here to the bridge today. I knew something was up. There is a cat. What's up? No, can we get the poor thing down? Fish. Just an idea. Everyone else in London seems to be doing them, so we thought we'd have a go at the puzzle too, but it's so hard. Yes, it's so hard. Can you solve it for us, please? Is it hard? I'm running on empty. The bus only has 3 liters of fuel left. It's going to run out before it reaches its destination. There are 10 people on the bus at the moment, and it can travel 5 miles on 1 liter of fuel. For each person that gets off the bus, it can travel 1 mile further. Both the people get off the bus, and 2 liters of fuel have been added. How many more miles can the bus travel? Bus only has 3 liters of fuel left. It's going to run out before it reaches. There are 10 people on the bus at the moment. 10 p means 5 on 1 liter. And it can travel 5 for each person that gets off, it can travel 1 mile further. Well, if the people get off the bus and 2 liters of fuel have been added, how many more miles can the bus travel? Okay, so 1 person needs to stay, that's the bus driver. So if 10 people are on, we can take off 9 people. So all the people get off the bus and 2 liters of fuel have been added. So we have 5 liter. 10 people on the bus, and they can travel 5 miles on 1 liter at the moment. For each person that gets off, they can travel 1 mile farther. So 5 miles on 1 liter means 5 plus 9 is 14 miles on 1 liter. Well, the people get off the bus and 2 liters of fuel have been added. How many more cats might stand it of bus travel? So 5 liters. 70, right? Oh, because 5 times 1 is 50, 4 is 20 is 70. So 10 people for 5 miles on 1 liter. For each person that gets off, I can travel 1 mile further. Since 9 people can get off, that means I can travel 9 miles further, which means it's 14. 2 liters of fuel have been added, so 5 liters. 5 times 14, 70, right? Let's see. Nah. Right?
This is an interesting one.
No.
What's the matter with me today?
No. But I'm leaving in the bus driver. What am I missing? Let's read it again. So, 3 liters left. Five miles on 1 liter. 1 liter. For each person that gets off the bus, it can travel 1 mile farther. If all of the people get off the bus and 2 liters of fuel have been added, how many more miles can the bus travel? So 9 people can leave the bus because we need the driver. Gets off the bus, it can travel 1 mile farther. So 10 people, 9 of them can leave, which means plus 9 miles, right? No, it says 10 in total. That's the trick they're using here, I think. So 9 equals 9 more miles. For each person that gets off, it can travel 1 mile farther. While people get off the bus, and 2 liters of fuel have been added. How many more miles can the bus travel? So, plus 2 liters. 9 miles. Plus 5 miles. Is 14 miles. On 1 liter. And 14 times 5 equals 50 plus 20, roughly set, you know, is 70, right? This has been made lighter and more fuel has been put in. Now it just needs to get moving, but has something been overlooked? Everyone has gone off, so there's nobody left on the bus. There's nobody on the bus to drive it. Oh my goodness. So it's 0 miles. So we had the right idea, but the wrong approach.
Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
I was like, well, if everybody that can get off the bus, you know, gets off the bus, that was my idea. But apparently, literally, everybody gets off the bus, and that leaves nobody to drive. So, right idea, wrong approach. It's okay. Here, does that help? Oh, yes, you're the best. Now we can enjoy seeing the sights again. Yes, that puzzle was really on our heads in. How do we get the cat down from all the way up there? Don't worry, Shirl, there's a simple way to recover things from high places. I think, again, German literalness bit in the ass bit on that one. Yes, if you could have figured that out. Smarty pants. Stack all of the boxes to make a stairway with no gaps from the start point at the bottom left to the top of the cliff to the right. People can only climb step 1 level at a time. Okay, I see how this is gonna be. I mean, I guess either one of these makes a perfect starting point, but this one also makes a perfect climb point. Gapless, huh? No gaps underneath any of the blocks. I mean, I guess if you take the cliff like this, I might still have gaps though. Guess we don't need this step. I would love to remove that box underneath. There we go. I mean, did it need to be all the boxes? Just asking for a friend. Guess we can do this. It should work.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah, there we go.
And that's how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see. Now there's the stair right to the top of the cliff. Guess there was multiple solutions probably, but hey. There we got it. Safely back on the ground. That was Paul in a mouth moment. Now we just have to ascertain if this cat really is Rex or not. Of course it is. The split image of the photograph at Dublay's place. Perhaps, but there's something not quite right. What's this you got talking again? Look, it's even got some pieces of snakeskin on whatever was stuck on its fur. You're right, Shell, just like the skin we found shed in the garden. Well, that eliminates all doubt. Surely this must be Madame Dublay's Rexy Wexy. Come on then, let's get him back to its owner as quickly as possible. Yes, can't wait to see Madame's reaction. She'll be over the moon. Yes. Gosh, hello there, Miss Tate. If I'm not mistaken, the mayor's secretary from Guildhall. Fancy bumping into you again. Thank you for rescuing my cat. I beg your pardon? You say this is your cat? It isn't Rex? Yes, so well, no, I mean, this is cat. I can see that it's a cat, yes. No, I mean, it's my cat. Just call her cat. Ridiculous name. Oh dear, I hope I haven't upset your dog. No, don't worry, he's just admiring the name. So this cat's your pet, Miss Tate? Yes, definitely. I mean, well, she has a red ribbon and red collar, so I'm quite sure. Found her dwarf, you know. Suppose that's why she always sneaks on the boat. She probably thinks she fight fish on them, I suppose. Well, maybe. I'm not sure, of course, but, well, that would explain what she was doing on the banana boat. So we got the wrong cat. Well, we still rescued it from danger, didn't we? Yes, thank you again. I have some stern words with her about sneaking onto our birds. Yes, I think that would be wise. Fact that shows cute really is a shocker to see the rest of these hideous creatures. Come on, don't be mean to them. Gosh, we've been chasing the wrong cat all this time. Don't believe it, I'm sure we had the right animal. The right animal? Where did we slip up, I wonder? Well, all we can do now is keep wandering around the city and looking for more cats. Great. More cats? More cats? The worst part is, I thought I'd actually cracked the case. This is a real blow for Agent Trail. Hate to admit it, cat, but I think you were right. Guts instincts would search the dogs from pups when it comes to detective work. I'm all out of ideas. I think we're going to need to act one of your hunches if you're going to solve this one. I mean, has anybody of you guessed what happened? Perhaps. Like, has anybody figured out this case yet? Guess what? It's not a cat. And that's the solution to the whole problem. I mean, if there's shed skin, not on plants, not on apples and other fruits, like, who could it be? Clearly not a cat. When your mom was a kid, she had a dog named DOG, not dog, but DOG. Each letter was pronounced individually. Named herself as a child. I love those names. Those kind of wonky names. Is that your head working or your gut? I think I've almost worked out where we went wrong. What do you mean, miss? For a while now, I had the feeling there's something fundamentally wrong with our investigation. You had a feeling, so it's your gut then. As I said, Trell, I prefer to call it miraculous instinct. And miraculously, I'm about to pinpoint where we made a mistake. Are you sure, miss? We better put our heads together, pinstripes, while her gut's busy rambling.
If only we were looking for a dog, I could probably have tracked him down.
A dog? That's an interesting point, Shirl. Madame Dublé never actually said that Rex was a cat, did she?
Mm-hmm.
We just assumed that because of all the cat decorations and toys at her residence.
Mm-hmm.
You're right! How could we have been so stupid? And with a name like that, of course Rex isn't a cat. Rex is a dog.
No.
Iguana!
A iguana?
I thought it was strange for someone who loves cats so much not to have any cat food in their house. But the nibbled plants, the teeth marks on the fruit. Yes, it's all unmistakably iguanary.
But she loves cats, doesn't she?
She had all those cat decorations and things as a way of controlling Rex, to stop him finding his way into parts of the house she didn't want him in. In other words, she was using the fact that iguanas dislike cats to contain him without having to resort to a cage.
You were confused why there was a cat named
Oh, I'm
Rex
starting
too,
to
like
think
that's
I
a dog
might
name.
like iguanas.
To be fair, Rex, you know, like the direct translation of Rex would fit a lion pretty well. because they're just a title, basically. Like Rex is the leader, basically. So, you know, a lion or like a strong cat, like, would fit. Trying to like think how Rex would fit in iguana right now. Because that's a lion name, sure, but not a house cat name. These are fancy, like rich people. Who knows? Also, it says somebody that knew a dog named Dog. I'm starting to think I might like iguanas.
Although, now
Okay,
I'm
there we
even
go.
more stumped. An iguana could be hiding anywhere.
No, not quite.
On the contrary, if Rex is an iguana,
I already know where it
there's
is.
only one place he can be. There. We know he loves bananas. There were banana skins all over Madame Dublay's home. So, Rex is on that boat. I'm 60% certain of it.
60%? Does that qualify as certain?
Not
Oh,
really.
that was named by a child, though. You don't know who named their cat Rex, you know?
Oh, great.
Also, just saying, but an iguana shouldn't just eat bananas, that he. Yeah, sure, it's not like that's high.
We made it.
Ooh, cute. Eleanor is a fancy cat name. I mean, come on, if you name a black cat Eleanor, then that's just a kind of Edgar Allan Poe reference in a way. I guess she found Rexy Wexy.
I don't understand. I thought the white cat in the picture was Rex.
Oh, goodness me, no.
Rex and that's
Look,
so cute, yeah.
Rex's picture is there, underneath that big ugly cat.
To the right. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy.
Well, why did you run away, you bad, bad boy?
I mean, he found snacks.
I think he had good reason, don't you?
I beg your pardon, young lady.
Don't you think he ran away because of all the feline trimmings around here? He can't stand cats. It's hardly surprising that he wanted to escape.
Oh, but that's because
Although
I
they
can't
don't do
stand
well in
my
cold
own
places and the
family.
fish transport would be way too cold, so I don't think he would
Family, you know, you don't cage family.
actually,
That would
like,
be cruel.
you know, I don't think they would choose those places to find, like, how would they even, like, find with all that strong fish smell the bananas and like, accidentally land on a banana boat?
Don't you think it's even more cruel to deliberately surround someone with things they detest?
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose.
Yeah, duh.
If you really love your pet as much as you say you do, you should swap all these cat knickknacks for iguana goods.
Kind of look high.
What a suggestion!
I mean, not really, but
According to this letter from Madame Dublay, she's seen a great improvement in Rex's behavior since installing all the iguana decor. He's stopped soiling the furniture, and she no longer needs to confine him to particular parts of the house.
What an amazing turnaround. When an owner treats her pet right, great things happen. Isn't that right, cat?
You wanna complain about something, Shell?
No, Shirl, it's not. Iguanas are just very territorial animals. With all the cat pictures and ornaments changed to iguana ones, Rex feels the house is his patch now. That his territory
Hey,
is
Darnus,
established.
shut up now. I mean, he is kind of a bootlicker. I don't care very much, but I...
So that's the reason. Oh, Miss Layton, brilliant as always.
To be fair, having somebody that does all your work, I guess, is kind of nice, so... I will hear one
please.
complain either. Well, that's case 4 closed. Aw, cute. So Rex was returned to his home, and Madame de Blaine learned to care for her pet in a less oppressive way. God, she hopes he gets rejected so that Martin goes up on love forever. Yeah, if you hope that for anybody. Okay, there's some people that maybe deserve it, but if you hope that for anybody that's innocent like this, maybe you deserve that yourself, just saying. Just to be a little mean. But it's true, if you're mean to others, maybe you deserve what you wish on them yourself. Why, for me and my Layton detective agency, the successful resolution of the case led to all sorts of new inquiries. That was quick. I didn't even get the pop-up, holy carb. Godspeed there. Absolutely Godspeed. Say, look at this, miss. Since Madame Dubay told our rich friends about how wonderful you are, we had a number of new inquiries. I pop all the details up here on the notice board for you, and you can choose which one you're going to tackle next. Well, it doesn't look like I'll be taking a holiday anytime soon, does it? Yeah, believe it or not, Kat, some people do actually have to work for a living. I'll be glad to give you all the help I can, of course. I really thought I'd be able to solve that Rex case, but I went barking up totally the wrong tree. It's unbelievable. It's like the blind leading the blind around here. How do you always manage to stumble on the truth, Cat? Just don't get it. No, Shirley, if you think it's the blind leading the blind, perhaps I should be training you up to be a guide dog. I'm not wearing one of those bright yellow coats. Oh, well, would you like to go to dinner together before we become too busy with all these new cases? Rather, that's a smashing idea. You just got divorced by your second wife, so you're a bit over love. I mean, yeah, happens. Not the best thing to happen, but, you know, still. We are happy for others. Doesn't mean we are mean to others, right? So we got 4 new cases, that is not. I mean, a serious detective agency. I guess we'll pick this one. I like the winter look. I mean, the white curtains are nice. Oh gosh. Yeah, sure, no. White elegance. That's what I want to go. No. Maybe. That's nice. Oh gosh. No, I think this one. I want to switch out this ugly sofa for something nice. Do we not have like an elegant brown one? Okay, fine, black leather it is, although I don't like it as much. No, I'm gonna wait a little. The chair... I guess it needs to match the aesthetics of the sofa in a way, but though that matches with the gold, so... Table. More party-esque. None of these I like. I think the original is nice. I guess the green fits best, but it's not really... I'm gonna wait a little with this one. And then of course the cushions need to match the sofa. Eventually. Okay, I'm happy with this room. Let's get to the next case. There's so many cases. Well, case 5. Ghost busted, huh? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Well, that's very odd. We're in the right area, aren't we? This is where Miss White said she lived, isn't it? Yes, according to the map, hers should be around here somewhere, but I don't see any mention fitting the description nearby. Lizard White is one of the 7 dragons, isn't she? Liza? I think Liza makes more sense, right? That's right, she's sure to have a very luxurious home. No way could it be. Remind me again why she's asked us out here in the middle of the night. She simply told us that she had a mystery she needs help unraveling. She specifically asked us to come at night, but she wouldn't elaborate any further. Perhaps she's very busy during the day. What is it, Cat? That suspicious-looking person over there. Do you see her? Oh, great. Is that Emiliana Perfetti from Scotland Yard? The perfect storm. So it is. Well, I wonder what she's doing out here at this time of the evening. Let's go and say hello. Would be rude to ignore her. Would it? I don't know. Good evening, Emiliana. Ah, good... Go where? Oh, it's you. You shouldn't sneak up on people. Suddenly shocked through the systems are very bad for the skin, you know? Sorry, we weren't trying to surprise you. So, what are you doing in this district at this time of night? Work, of course. I was asked to pay a visit to a rather prestigious lady's residence. You were? Well, that's why we are here. You're here on business too? Yes, we're just on the way to Liza White's home. You heard of her, I presume. She's one of the 7 dragons. That's where I'm going too. It's very strange. She told me she has a mystery she needs to help us all. That's right. Well, I wonder what this mystery is mysterious already. Clearly, it's something very troubling. After all, she's asked for the best analyst in Scotland Yard, and apparently a schoolgirl detective as well. I'm a real detective, Elmiana. Well, anyway, you might actually be able to be of some use. Can't find her residence, can you help? Well, we're in the same boat, it seems. We're just looking for it too. It should be just here according to the map. Well, in that case, we just have to ask a passerby. Once again, ye lady that helped us so many times. Excuse me, I wonder if you could help us? Oh, what's the matter, dear? I'm glad to help if I can, of course. Could you tell us where to find Miss Liza Wright's residence? Well, the White House is Is she having a stroke? Oh dear, you see, the White House is, well, people tell tales about the place. What kind of tales? Oh no, I really shouldn't be gossiping, should I? If you want to know the way, all you need to do is follow that street over there. When you've reached the spot, there's a street lights run out to your right. It's very dark, so mind you don't fall over. Thank you very much, I'll be careful. Oh, that's my pleasure. I must say, though, venturing to the White House, you're very brave. Okay, that starts off good. Aren't you concerned by what that old woman just said? Concerned? What do you mean? She said people tell for tales about Miss White's house. Is she having a stroke? We'll look at the rest of the day. Hope the night goes well. Thank you, enjoy your lurk, and hope that the rest of your night goes well too. Hope you can manage to do everything that you need to and rest well tonight. Well, we don't know if the tales are true, do we? Unless we go and find out for ourselves, of course. So let's hurry up, Amiana. Don't leave me behind, wait. Who would have thought that the snarky detective is actually afraid of ghosts? Yeah, I know, blah blah blah. I drank so much during today's stream. I mean, it's good to stay hydrated, but oh my goodness. Oh, I love that cluttered aesthetic. I want to live there too. That's so cool. Love the color schemes. This must be the place, I presume. Are you sure? I mean, you haven't made a mistake. It looks, well, truly like a magnificent haunted house. Huh? Ghost Busted Case 5. Well, let's see if the ghost is truly busted. Gabrielle, you didn't have to actually say it. Are you perhaps scared of ghosts, Emiliana? Well, yes, I am. Doesn't make me a bad person. Not at all, just interesting to see a different side of you, that's all. You're usually so cool and collected. Fierce of vital survivor instinct, you know. Someone like you who doesn't understand fear wouldn't last 5 minutes in the wild. Well, luckily for me, I'm not planning any trips to Outer Mongolia. What are you two yapping about? Please, ladies, let's not fight. Shall we go now we found the place? Oh yes, of course, the mystery. Keep your mind on the job, Cat. Miss White, hello, it's Catherine Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. Ah, no answer. Perhaps she's gone out. Surely it's simple that the house is too large. She can't hear you from wherever she's inside. Allure, how about knocking on the door? Yes, let's do that. Okay, let's search for hint coins. And maybe some hidden riddles. Or random, or a plain artifact. Honestly, I love the colors of this mansion. They're really nice. Love the purples with the like brownish gold and then the white as accents. Very pretty. Well, let's go in then. Hello, Miss Wright. It's rather peculiar, isn't it? Sign of anyone being starting to feel like a horror film. Things are getting interesting, huh? Interesting, you have the word personality, Catherine Layton. Let's see, the door appears to be unlocked. Shall we go in? No, that really wouldn't be like a horror film. The lost party of years in the woods who stumble across a terrifying haunted house in the middle of the night, foolishly venture inside. Yes, it's textbook. What I can never understand about films like this is why they go inside in the first place. It makes no sense. Well, you could wait out here on your own if you like. Allure, let's go in. What a scaredy cat. Don't worry, there are lights on inside. Look. Yes, well, I'm here on police business after all. I must be professional. You sure you can be, honestly? I don't know if you can. Well, we're inside of the mansion, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't help the aesthetic to have like random dolls and stuff placed everywhere. Hello, is anybody home? No, there's nobody here. We have to go. But there are lights on, and the place doesn't feel empty. So if there's nobody at home, perhaps this is really a haunted house. Catriel, stop it. I'm only pulling your leg. Careful, Cat, or she'll run off screaming down the street like a little girl. I find it hard to believe that there's nobody at home. Miss White asked for both of us to come at this time. Wait. What is it? I thought I heard something. What did you hear? Was it a ghost? Good evening and welcome. I'm not gonna recreate that scream. Also, look at Shrill just being startled. Wow, unexpected visitors. It's a ghost. No, I'd say it's a battler, but hey, who am I to think of, this logically? I mean, the thing is, if you expect ghosts, then there's surely gonna be some. So if you actually keep calm and just think about it in a logical way in this case, then, there's no problem. It's most unforgivable of me to have not noticed your arrival and greeted you in the proper fashion. I apologize. Welcome to the right residence. I'm the right spotter, Wooster. Wooster? It is a butler, a scary old man. I didn't catch it. Hello, Mr. Wooster. I'm Catherine Layton, and this is... Oh yes, I'm Emiliana Perfetti, Scotland Yard. Hello. Miss White asked us to come because she had a mystery she wants help solving. Very good, ma'am. I'm sure Miss White would like to give you the details personally. Miss White is the head of the household, I believe. Indeed, ma'am. Mr. and Lady White regrettably passed away in an unfortunate accident. Miss White was their only child. The young Miss White is disinclined to venture outside the residence. She is of a solitary disposition. Really? What does she do to entertain herself all alone in this large house, I wonder? Since infancy, Miss White has been most adept at crafts and handiwork, ma'am. She's maintained a full schedule of such activities. She is perfect in my books. She lives in an amazing mansion and she loves arts and crafts. That isn't the embodiment of like my traits. I don't know what is, although I don't live in a mansion, but would love to, you know. Just saying. That would be amazing. See, could you tell us where we might find Miss White now, please, Wooster? Of course, ma'am. Kindly proceed directly up the staircase. Miss Wright is expecting you. It's so hard to keep these voices up for so long, guys. This is not easy for the voice box. I know why like a voice actor's trained for this a lot. Hello? Oh, you've come. At last, a normal room with a normal person in it. That would appear to be Miss White. Let's find out what it is all about. Well, we found a riddle first. I guess that counts for something. Miss Layton, look, there's a puzzle hiding here. Well, well, Stumper, not a spook. Then it's the spirit of puzzles. Oh gosh, hold on. Then in the spirit of puzzle solving, I unstump it without delay. There. My throat just was like, yeah, no. The ant and the sugar cube. There's an ant at the edge of a twin board and it wants to get past the crickets on top of the board to reach the sugar cube at the other end. Connect the points with straight lines to find the shortest possible route. The ant can move anywhere, but the crickets won't move from the current locations. Slide the ant to move it to a point and decide the route it would travel. Okay, well... I don't know if that will interfere with the thing there, but no, I think it interferes. Okay.
What's the matter with me today?
Yeah, underhanded from underneath, I suppose, but like there's no way to mark that down, right? That's why I thought, like she can just go underneath the plank. But
This is an interesting one.
okay, you can destroy the knives, I suppose.
Puzzle solved.
Straight down on the underside, yeah, of course. There, it's disappeared in a puff of smoke now that I solved it. Say, puzzles are rather like ghosts in a way, aren't they? It's almost as if you have to solve them to let them rest in peace. Interesting idea. Also just stealing like fashion tokens, I'm sure that's gonna be nice. That pillow is like prime suspect. Of course. She made all the adults are safe, like, huh? Hello, Miss Wright. I'm Catriel Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. Hello, Catriel. Thank you for coming. So you, I presume you're from Scotland Yard? Yes, I'm Emiliana Perfetti. If we could get straight down to business, please. Do you have some problems here at your home, Miss Wright? Oh, please, call me Liza. Yes, I've consulted so many people already, but no one seems to be able to solve my problem. Then the other day, Madame de Blay mentioned a lovely young detective woman she knew. I see, so she recommended me. How kind of her. Yes, and I also heard there was an extremely competent analyst in Scotland Yard, at Scotland Yard. So, well, I thought perhaps one of you might be able to help, so I decided to invite you both here to explain. Well, we certainly do our best, I'm sure. Could you tell us what the problem is then, Liza? I don't wear my hats indoors, but I do love me a good hat outdoors. Oh yes, of course, but if you don't mind, I'd rather like you to solve this puzzle first. I don't want to waste your time, you see. If you can't manage this, I'm sure the ghost will prove too much for you. Ghost? But no, indoors I do not tend to wear hats. Although filming phantoms, although I do tend to sometimes put my hood of my pullover up because I have like wet hair or something, or it's cold in the room. But some cheeky girls want to play with you. It's a game where you have to listen to what they all say and then figure out who's lying. Seems there will be a maximum of 2 of them who are not telling the truth. A maximum of 2, okay. There are no liars among us. Okay, so you're a liar? I'm the only one who's lying. But then if you're lying, you would say the truth, so... She's saying the truth. So you're lying that you're lying? So you're saying the truth, so you're lying. There are 2 liars among us, you're saying the truth. Not everyone is lying, you know? These 2 are the liars.
This should do it, I think.
Easy.
Any mystery
Way too
or
easy.
any puzzle solved.
Next, you want to something different? Like more terrifying? Oh, that's adorable. I love these artworks, honestly. That's so cute. Well, Liza, do we pass muster? We saw you lit a puzzle. Wonderful, yes, I feel sure I'm talking to the right people now. You see, it's about the worrying, well, blood-curdling real events that have been taking place here. Blood-curdling? Don't know if you believe me even when I tell you this, but we have ghosts. I knew it. Yes, and not just a few either, the whole house is crawling with them. That's amazing, so this really is a genuine haunted house? What are you so excited about, Catriel? I'm afraid I have no idea why the ghosts have chosen to visit. Perhaps they departed south with a grudge against my family. Perhaps the house is built on some significant site or some other reason entirely. I just don't know. But whatever the reason, the ghosts are here and their malice is directed at me. Do you mean the ghosts are scaring you? They're intimidating you, and this happens on a daily basis? That's right. Various supernatural phenomena have been taking place. I'm so scared, I don't know what to do. I've consulted so many people already. I had construction workers and surveyors here, trying to determine if what's happening is really the work of ghosts. Asked the police to investigate in case it's a criminal activity that's behind it. When none of those avenues bore fruit, I even had a famous spiritual medium and a shaman here to try to help. But no one has been able to stop these mysterious happenings at all. I see, so you've really been at your wit's end, but then you heard about us? I really don't think it's a profiler that you need, Miss Wright. I'm not at all sure we can be of any assistance against ghosts. Of course we can. Any mystery solved. That's the Layton Detective Agency's motto. How can you possibly claim that? So, does that mean you take the case, Miss Layton, and you, Miss Perfetti? Just a moment, I really don't. Of course we will. Whatever's going on here, be it ghosts or guinea pigs, we'll get to the truth of it. We haven't agreed to anything yet. Thank you so much. Oh, that's such a relief. Wait, what? Profiling ghosts? This really isn't my job description, Catriel. But Liza's clearly extremely worried. We must do our best for her, don't you think? If your family has generational wealth, they're almost for sure evil. I'm sorry to tell you, Liza. Depends. Depends. Definitely. Those ghosts are definitely justified in whatever they're doing. Oh, come on. Be kind to her. She seems like a nice person. I mean, so far. Oh, I say you're so generous of heart, miss. I do agree, it's our duty to help people who are in trouble. No self-respecting English woman could turn their back on a person in need. Well, I have Italian blood, va bene. I don't like to be manipulated like this, but as you say, we have a duty of care to the community. So, shall we start by investigating the house? No, I think we should start by questioning all the relevant parties. We need more information about what exactly is happening here. I certainly don't disagree, Laura. I will accompany you. Really? But the 7 I fear took case you were determined to operate independently. There may be vital evidence or hints that you overlook without me there to point them out. No, she's nice. Her grandparents are definitely evil. I mean, she's the heir to the house, so I don't think they exist anymore. Sure, it's got nothing to do with you not wanting to be alone in your house. It's scaredy cat. Sorry. Carbonation. Idok has a very concerning part, Catriel. Come along then, let's get started. I think it's clear who's the best source of information about the going-ons in this house. I mean, besides the butler, obviously she can tell what happened. Like, she only told us that she's been haunted, not in what ways, so it's not helpful. Gosh, ghosts? That's rather scary, isn't it? Gosh, ghosts? It's scary. You believe in that aberrationist? You mean you don't, Trill? Of course not. It'll just be some big misunderstanding. May I? It would appear as though that you sir. My apologies. Yeah, and you should apologize to Ernest too. The poor pup's nearly jumped out of his skin. Right, but her grandparents are the reason the house is haunted. They abuse their servants. Come on, let's solve the case properly. You don't even have any clues yet. What do you believe in? Don't jump to early conclusions when you solve a mysterious riddle. What an exceptional canine you keep, ma'am. One discerns an almost intelligent tone to her bark. Thank you, Wooster. In fact, we were hoping to speak to you about what's been happening here in the house. Indeed, ma'am. It is to be understood that you have accepted Miss White's request, then. Very good. Shall endeavour to answer any questions you care to ask. Eliza tells us that you've been experiencing a lot of ghostly visitations recently, is that right? That's correct, ma'am. Phenomena of the supernatural are to be observed here with some regularity since the late Mr. Wright passed away, that is. It's my understanding that the rather unfortunate moniker of the 6 White House Horrors has been adopted by local residents. That's unfortunate. The 6 White House hauntings had a more mysterious ring to it, don't you think? Great idea, Cap, mocked the terrifying butler. Tell me, Euster, have you witnessed any of these strange happenings yourself? Indeed, sir, I've seen the ghost of which Miss White speaks, a most spine-chilling experience. It was the very first of the 6 occurrences, an incident that has come to be referred to as the ghost in the garden. Tell us more. Very good, ma'am. One evening I was performing my usual duties patrolling the grounds that surround the property. As I was walking through the garden, I heard a peculiar noise, somewhat like a muffled voice. Compelled to investigate, I approached the source of that sound. To my surprise, I observed a great number of ghostly forms in one corner of the garden, jostling and writhing together. I say... Discombobulated, I nevertheless had the presence of mind to retire before the apparitions became aware of my presence. Regrettably, however, I stumbled upon a small shop and was bound to exclaim, unsurprisingly, the ghost heard my outcry. They turned to face me, and with great malice, their eyes made an utterance trustly. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. That's the tale of the ghost in the gardens, ma'am. You certainly tell it very vividly, Wooster. And you say there's 6 such tales? Indeed, sir, that's which I had just relayed to you, and 5 others of equally disturbing nature, I'm told. Trust you won't cover them all. We most certainly will, don't we worry. Oh, that bottle's too creepy for words. Could you hear what he was saying, Emiliana? You were standing a long way back. Of course I could. Now tell me, how exactly are you planning on getting the details of the other 5 tales? By asking people, let's see if there are any locals nearby who can give us some information. Sounds like this wonderful haunted house is something of a local attraction. Well, or we can leave. I agree it would be a good idea to find some witnesses who don't actually live here if we can. Alright then, let's go back out on the streets to see who's around. Oh, this house still gives me the creeps. It's funny, I would never have said you were the type to believe in ghosts, Emiliana. A good profiler must always interpret data with an open mind, allowing your personal beliefs that ghosts cannot possibly exist to cloud your judgment. It's an elementary and fatal mistake. Oh, I thought you were just scared. What did you say? I mean, sorry, nothing. Ah, so shall we find some people to question? I think with most ghost stories it's just like some occurrences that are like unexplainable at first glance, but then have a logical explanation. Like, not most of the ghost stories that you hear are not really ghosts. But I wouldn't say I know if ghosts exist or not, so I always keep an open mind to that too when it comes to those things. Do I have any proof that they exist? No. Do I have proof that they don't exist? No. So they may exist. Don't know. Ah, hello, Miss. Let me see. Yes, Miss Layton and Mariana. Good evening. What are you doing, E.T.C. Booker? According to my notes, the owner of this house, yes, here it is. Mrs. Wright has asked Scotland Yard for help. Miss, not Mrs. Mrs.? Miss? Oh. My brain just glitched out there. Miss, not Mrs. Mrs.? No, it's Mrs., right? But then it wouldn't be MS. MS is Miss. It would be Miss with an I, right? Decided to believe ghosts exist recently because it's a cool option, but you don't feel strongly either way. I mean, yeah, it is the cool option, indeed. She's been the target of some rather grisly supernatural goings-ons and wonders, yes, she wonders if it could be the work of pranksters we're investigating. Eliza did tell us that she enlisted the help of the police already, didn't she? As a detective constable. How's the investigation going? The details are all here somewhere. Inspector Hastings was on the case, but then was called away unexpectedly. Really? I wonder what for. He asked me to, let me see. Yes, take over the investigation, so I'm taking over the investigation. Have you learned anything useful, though? My notes to say that, yes, here. We haven't discovered anything that could explain the happenings. However, well, I did spot a rather suspicious-looking shadow at the window before. And it's your job to look out for suspicious-looking things, you know, Constable. Ah, yes, miss. I'm sure I noted down my observations here somewhere. Here we are. I was investigating the grounds of the house by myself later one night. Something made me look up for some reason, and I saw a shady-looking shadow at one of the mansion's windows. Shadows? All shadows are shady, Constable, but surely it was just somebody standing at the window, wasn't it? Yes, it was much bigger than a person, though, and yes, just disappeared, poof, like that. Well, that certainly sounds like a supernatural phenomenon. After asking some local residents, I discovered it's been seen before. People around here call it a raff at the window. I'm afraid that's... let me just check. Yes, that's all I know. The raff at the window? Presumably that counts as another one of the 6 mysterious happenings. Yes, I think so too, Ernest. Well then, that's more off the list. Let's ask around here if anybody knows anything about these 6 White House horrors, shall we? It seems they're quite famous in the immediate neighborhood, at least. Perhaps, but I doubt we find many people on the streets at this time of night. I mean, there's one person that we have found so far that also helped us before. Dear me, there you are, but I'm very so worried about you, you know? I presume you know about all the strange occurrences at the Wright residence? Oh yes, I do. You make it my business too, of course. Didn't want to say anything before because I didn't want to scare you. But people say that house is haunted, and it's been cursed these past years. That makes it sound like it's a relatively recent thing. Well, all the rumors started after Mr. Wright passed away, you see. Heard it from a friend first of all, and she's heard it from one of her friends. A friend of a friend, huh? Hardly the most convincing of sorts, but continue. Well, she was invited by Miss Wright, apparently. Very late at night it was. She was shown into the living room and was just waiting for Mrs. Wright when Papa that was on display there started moving all on its own. No one was touching it or holding it or anything, just moved. And then just when she thought it was over, the cursed thing's eyes shut open and it started to Caco, not Cracker. Caco. You know. Caco, would you believe? Oh no! Oh, I don't even like thinking about it. I'm sure you don't. Well, my friend's friend was obviously quite beside herself. She didn't bother making an excuse. She just fled right out of the house, she did. Oh, it's a chilling tale, isn't it? That friend of a friend is you, is it? It's one of the so-called 6 Rathosaurus, you know, the possessed puppet people call it. You've been very helpful, thank you. Terrifying but helpful. Oh well, I don't like to gossip, but if it helps to take care of you visiting the place again, won't you? Shudder to think that you might find in there. I mean, that's free. So the possessed puppet, that's another tale under our belts. There seem to be something of an urban legend around here. Let's keep going and see if we can find out what the others are. I mean, to be fair, like half of them could just be crafts the lady did late at night, and that just has been mistaken as ghosts. And then what's up with the other ones that she experienced? There aren't very many people about at this hour to ask, are there? No, it's rather different from when we came to this area before during the day. There were lots of people around here, weren't there? Yes, that's when we were visiting Madame de Blais's residence. Is it? That's not far from here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hello there. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Nice to see you, Kawiko. I hope your stream went well. Let me give you a shout out real quick. We are currently playing Professor Layton, or I should say Cadriel Layton's Mystery Detective Agency, which is basically a sequel to Professor Layton, and it's based on an anime containing Professor Layton's daughter. And this is all like, this game is dependent on like small cases all throughout, so we are on case 5? I think, no? Which is a ghost story haunted house. Played some hard games tonight. They've been playing Detroit Become Humans and decorating for Christmas, huh? We played Super Mario Bros. Brothers 3 and Link to the Past render. Oh my goodness. Super Mario Bros. 3 is like the thing I grew up with. How did the render go? But yeah, for those who just joined in with the raid, welcome everybody. I'm Vivilena, Vivi. I'm a variety gaming and crafting streamer. We're again currently playing the thriller game. But I'm also doing crafting every Thursday, and we're currently working on a crochet project of a fall-inspired penguin. And yeah, let's continue our case for like another 4 minutes until I also raid out. Because I cannot play this game for more than 2 hours because it's already straining my voice box since there's too many voices to read, honestly. Rando did not go well, you had a hard time finding key items. Ooh. Are you gonna continue that or did you scrap it? Also, was it logic based? Or not? That's right, miss. I wonder how Rex getting along. Rex? Who's Rex? Oh, I'm sorry, Mariana. Rex is Madame de Blais's pet iguana. Iguana? What a strange pet to have. Actually, Liza said it was Madame de Blais who recommended me to her, didn't she? I think that calls for a visit. We must go and thank her at once. This is hardly the time for making social calls, Catriel. Alright then, let's make it a business call. We asked some questions while we're here. She may well know something about the 6 Whitehousesaurus, might she? Oh, I suppose that makes some sense. Good, it's the plan then. Let's pay her a visit at once. Well, we're gonna pay her a visit and afterwards we're gonna see who's raidable. Because I think my voice wouldn't be able to hold this any longer. This is Madame de Blais's house. What an impressive villa. Shall we go in then? Not yet. Let's ask some questions of people in the streets first. Good idea. Somebody might be able to tell us something useful about the White residents. No, we have a dog. I say, isn't that Schultz's pal over there, that Yap and dog we met in the hunt for Rex? You're right, Pinstripes look like this is his territory too. Well, in that case, he's bound to know Liza's house. Go and ask him, Shell. See if he's heard of the 6 Whitehousesaurus. Go on, boy, go on. Alright, stop hounding me. I go and bark hello and slip into that conversation when I can. Hi there, Hound. Didn't expect to see you around here. Oh, it's you, Hound. Still got your muzzle to the grindstone with that old sleuthing work, huh? Oh, it's not so bad. Anyway, I was just wondering, do you know the right house that's near here? You mean that really gloomy looking place? I know it well. Ever seen anything weird there, like maybe a ghost? Well, that have to go to your investigation now. I feel for you, Hound. I feel for you, so ghost, eh? Well, have you ever heard the tale of the sealed cellar? No, that's a new one to me. What's the story? They say that old house has a cellar and sometimes ghosts show up there. That's the kind of lowdown you were looking for, Hound. Yeah, thanks. Oh, you're a treat. I guess that's how Doc's page, rather. I guess in human logic in this game it would be riddled. So according to my sources on the street, apparently there's a tale about the cellar in the right residency. The sealed cellar, you called it. The sealed cellar? That sounds like another of the 6 tales. Good boy, Shell. Calling a cellar with ghosts? Don't like the sound of that. There must be something dangerous hiding down here. Excuse. I love when that happens. Excuse me, what are you trying to keep from me? I can hear you all muttering, you know. We just learned about another of the 6 White House horrors, the sealed cellar, apparently. Where did you hear that? Who told you? I'm afraid I can't divulge that information, Amiana. It's sort of a trade secret, you see. Ah, Fabena, obviously, your private detectives have sourced we legitimate lawkeepers wouldn't consider using. When you're as famous as detective as I am, you find some unique leads. Not dark leads, I mean proper investigative leads. Dark leads? What are you talking about, Catriel? Never mind, let's just try to find out about the rest of the White House horror, shall we? So we have the ghost in the garden, the ghost at the windows, the ghost to the cellar, and I guess we're needing technically 3 more. The night's ripe for puzzle solving, am I right? If the puzzle's interesting enough, I'd happily solve it any time. Yes, I'm sure you would. You obviously have puzzles under your skin already. Well, it's your lucky night. I mean, he always gives us his puzzles that he cannot solve. Kind of like Dean Damona did for Professor Layton. Group of monsters has appeared. If you add all of the monsters and level up all 3 of the heroes to level 5, they each need a different number of experience points to level up. Blue needs 5, yellow 10, and red 15. Select the heroes on top of the enemies to attack. It's also possible to undo a move by touching the attack enemies, not battle commands. Okay, hold on. Blue needs 5, yellow 10, and red needs 15. So red is gonna go for this one. We could make it this, so, but I think 10. I mean, you need the least amount. I mean, if you take this one and these ones, 10 being an even number, we can make 10 out of these. Number be 20. Or we can give him this one, 25, 30, 40, and then 10 somewhere. But then we cannot do that with the minor ones, so I don't think that's gonna work. Let's give you 30 first to finish leveling you up. Okay. And then we have technically 15 here, 15 here. And then 18 and 20, 30 here. So 5 technically needs 25. So if we give this one 25. Nah, come on. Okay. Then you're at level 6. That's not gonna work. No, 5 times 4, so that means 20. I don't know if that will fit, but just give him 20. And then let's just slay these without doing math, because I'm too tired, honestly. Hey, we got it. Okay, well, good brainin'.
This should do it, I think. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Monsters have all been defeated and the heroes have all leveled up. Now they're all at level 5, the best level to be. Depending out of which amount of levels, sure. Five out of 5, nice. 5 out of 100, that's gonna take a while. Well, that was it as satisfying as it is promised to be? Of course, I always enjoy a good puzzle. Yes, you do, and I have more puzzles for you when the time's right. That didn't give us any information on the case, but Oh, hello, miss. Good evening. Is Madame de Play at home? Of course, miss. Madame and Rex are both here. They'd be delighted to see you, I'm sure. Just before that, we're trying to figure out about the 6 White House errors. Do you perhaps know anything about them? Oh yes, only too well. There's a story people call the Morbid Mirror from the White Place, you know? Morbid Mirror? That's right, miss. They say that in the cellar beneath the property there's no mirror, and when you look in it, you see an ugly, twisted face. Just to be clear, we're not talking about someone who has an ugly, twisted face looking in the mirror, are we? No, miss. It's not your own reflection, you see. It's someone else's. Obviously, it's just a story and didn't know if there's any truth in it. Anyway, I'm sure Madame wouldn't like me to keep you. Sorry, of course. We'd like to ask Madame de Blay some questions too. Thank you. Honestly, guys, my voice is about to disappear if I continue this. I'm already having a hard time speaking the main character. So since we have 2 more hours of this tomorrow, I think it is time to save and read out before we talk to the madam. Also, let me quickly... This has been bothering me the entire time. Okay, the rest we should have managed this. Okay, this is annoying. I'm gonna go through them eventually. Let me guess. Okay, they do go away. We do have a decent bit of like treasures we can sell. Whatever. That's when I get rid of all the notifications. We're gonna try out some of the mini games. Maybe we're gonna do one tomorrow in between cases or something. Maybe by the end of the game. But I got 3 new items. Why do I have to think that I'm missing 2 on each? And oh well, not that it really matters. I'm not going for the collectibles. But yeah, the case coders. I think they could be interesting to look into a little bit later. But not right now. But yeah, let's see who is raidable currently. Show some. You know what? Let's rate somebody who does some spoopy craft or something in the same vein. Oh, the tiger is playing Layton again. But let's rate Madame Juniper. We haven't rated her in a while, and they're working on their Vampirium cross stitch, which is, I guess, perfect for this haunted case. But yeah, it's kind of sad that like Catriel sorts the cases and not you yourself in a way. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing that's always been missing a little bit more from the cases. Like in the other games, you can kind of like click on things and try and figure out like, you know, yourself. Like by Professor Layton gives you a lot of prompts that you can click on, which you can then choose for like bringing like logic into the case. In this game, you don't really have that. Just always Catriel that solves them immediately. But that's okay, I presume. I mean, at least the riddles are fun, I do have to say. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, and we're gonna figure out what this haunted mansion is actually. And I guess we're gonna start on a new case then too. This game is gonna take a little while, because if I remember correctly, we have 12 cases in total. Which means that we have the 4 we got now unlocked, and then we are only like halfway through if we finish the next one tomorrow. So, you know, a decent bit. But yeah, I hope you all well enjoyed the raid. For those of you who don't know Madame Juniper, they're a fiber artist. Mainly doing cross stitch, but also other things like knitting, needle punching, all that kind of stuff. And as I mentioned earlier, they're working on their cross stitch for the Vampirium piece, which is a large cross stitch project. And it's a very calm stream, nice chill music, and a puzzle pinned on top usually, so you can play puzzle. Anyway, I hope to see you all back tomorrow. Bye!